Hi, my name is Yulianna and welcome to my channel. I have spoken a lot on this channel about different ways of making money online and offline, or how to turn your passion into a business. But what happens if you don't know where to get started? In this video, I want to share with you some tried and tested strategies that I have used myself, as well as the most popular world business coaches, in order to start a business over a weekend. I don't know how much money it can bring you, it all depends on you. But at least you will not be sitting around and thinking how to get started. You will have a clear plan on how to start your own business. Before we get started, if you find value in this video, please make sure to subscribe and hit the like button. The main reason why I decided to create this video is that so many of my friends and students ask how they can start running their own business. On this channel we spoke a lot about the benefits of having your own business and the freedom it gives you. I encourage so many of you to give it a chance and at least to start turning your dreams in life into reality. But we never went through all necessary steps you should take to get from a business idea into a profitable business. Considering that over 12 years I have been sharing my knowledge, experience and different business tips with my students, I saw how important it was for them to explain these first steps, to give them kind of a push to start taking action, not only thinking and analyzing. Many people don't start their business just because they are scared to fail, or they simply don't know from where to start. They see this process so complicated. I would like to share with you the step-by-step video and make it more clear to you on how to start your business. The title of this video is How to Start Your Business Over the Weekend, because I think it's a really great idea to have a specific timeline for how long you are going to dedicate for the launching of this business idea that you have. One of the biggest problems I see with people thinking about businesses is that they think about it too much and too long, so they overthink and they never start. I have had multiple conversations with people thinking and saying to me, hey, I would like to start my own business, but it might be so expensive, too risky, it consumes so much time and all kind of obstacles which might stop you from starting a business, you name it. It is so important to be courageous and just start. Then you will find ways to make it work for you and overcome your obstacles. Just dedicate yourself one weekend and start seriously thinking and working on creating your own business. Just get started to execute this idea. And the thing is, if you launch this and if you find that this is a really great idea through that weekend, you will go through the inspection of this idea and the execution and the market research during this one weekend. You might actually launch this business and then it might not be perfect, but at least you have done it, and that's always the hardest thing to get started. So let me share with you some of the tips to help you to get on your way. First of all, find a profitable idea. You need an idea before you can start a business. The easiest way to start is to find the skill which you can monetize already. For example, you might be a salesperson and you have worked in sales for years. You could take these skills in selling and turn it into a course. Or perhaps you can become a tutor and to teach people how to sell online and offline. Alternatively, let's say you have a passion for specific skills, photography or playing football, that can also be turned into a business idea, helping people to get good in something that you have already good at. Then you might be looking at small things in your life that you do really well. Turn your own skills into a business idea. If you have lack of confidence, just watch some inspiring stories in the same field, how people are making money in the same niche. You will find so many nice ideas you never thought before. It's usually the easiest path for people, basically looking whatever you are already good at, whatever you have passion for, and turning it into a profitable monetization stream. One more way to find profitable business idea: just try to follow on what people in your area are complaining a lot about. Maybe you can find some solution for solving it. For example, when my faculty moved to a new building, everyone was complaining that there was not good coffee shop, catering, cafeteria. We had some canteen, but students wanted to have more glamorous coffee shops with quick service, good service. In a couple of months, we had a couple of nice coffee shops around, serving amazing coffees and delicious food. Another example, my home city is quite small. We have an airport, but it doesn't have a wide international network. As a result, it was much cheaper to drive to a bigger city where there's a big airport and much more low-cost flights fly from there. So one of my friends started offering transfer services for people who want to fly out of the big airport and airport pick up and transfer home when they return back. He started as solo entrepreneur, and now he operates a big company with over 30 people working for him, and he already has a couple of competitors in the city. So just try to find some way how you can solve some problem and make money on solving it. Make your research and try to find answers to these questions. What are people looking for? What solutions do they need? Perhaps from this research you will be able to find a common theme of what a lot of people in your area are looking for and maybe create a solution for it. I recommend that you try to come up with some business idea this weekend. Try to think big. If you want to replace your current salary, you will probably try to find some business idea to make similar profit out of it. Try to go over it. For example, your salary is around $3,000 a month that you want to cover off with your business. So you could just come up with a $3,000 a month idea. And that's really cool. But what happens if you just allow your brain to go a little bit further? And maybe you will find something much better that will require the same amount of effort. So allowing yourself to think that big is going to stretch your mind. Now that you come up with a potentially profitable business idea, it's time to move on the second step. Market your offer. This is something that I find a lot of people struggle with. They might have this business idea, but they don't know how to package it, how to sell it. They don't know how to communicate how important of a service or a product they have. If you don't know how to communicate your offer, make it attractive for your customers to buy it in simple words. You need to find ways to explain the benefits of your services or products in one sentence. Explain them why they need to buy it from you, not from someone else. Why you are better, what makes you different. But do it in a simple way. Don't present it with heavy, smart words. For example, one of my friends is a business coach. When he meets potential clients, he tells them that he will find ways to bring them at least an additional $10,000 a month for their business. If the potential client wants to know more, he can book a complimentary consultation. Please tell me, which business owner would say no for finding additional ways to make more income from his business? So spend some time now for creating your offer, making sure that you include the benefits to the customers in their language. Remember, we have only 1 week to do this, so you can't spend too much time. Get done with it as soon as possible and move on to the next step. Okay, so now you have good business idea and you have decided how you will market it. And now it's time to figure it out how much money you will sell it for. There are different price strategies and you decide which one you want to use in your business. Most people would like to sell their products or services to as many people as possible. So they try to start with lower price than the average on the market. If you would like to follow this strategy, I would suggest you to check what is the average price and which services are included there. If you can't add any additional services, then you can lower your price a bit to start having some customers and collecting some reviews. If you can add some services, you can price the same as average but include the additional services for free. This way you will be offering more for the same amount as your competitors. I personally prefer to start with a bit different strategy to offer much more premium, high-ticket items. The simple reason is that just you require a lot less sales in order to create a sustainable income for yourself. Plus, you can provide much better services, offer better care for your clients. You will have less clients, more time for each client, and for yourself, and at the end, the same profit as if you sell it cheaper for more people. Let's say you decided to offer private transfer services like the person I mentioned before. He charges $50 one way ride to the airport, but I know that he will come to pick me up at the most suitable time before my flight, and it will be only me or my family in the car. It's like a private taxi, but much cheaper than if I would order a taxi. In the same time, his competitors started offering $25 one way, but you will share the ride with someone else and they will try to find the most suitable starting time for both of you, which means that sometimes you need to wait a couple of extra hours in the airport. If you don't create a value in a business, you are not gonna succeed. Business is nothing but creating a solution to a problem. Also, the more value you are able to provide for the clients means that you will be able to charge more, meaning that you are not gonna have to find as many clients in order to substitute your income. And the most important step is to find clients. It is good that you have a great business idea, you found the ways to market it, you decided which amount of money you will sell it for, but you must find customers to buy it, because if no one buys it, it's not a business, but a hobby, and it is kind of a dead-end business idea. So depending on what kind of products or services you are gonna be selling is where your customers are going to be. So let's go through 3 questions in order to help find where your customers could be. First, where do people go to buy similar products or services? If you have managed to come up with a business idea that is completely unique and no one else ever sold before, congratulations, this is amazing, and likely you are not going to have any problems selling this product or service. But in 99% of the cases, you are probably going to find that product or service you have come up with is already selling similarly somewhere online or in your location. So the first task is to find out where these products or services are already selling. If you are selling a course or a digital service, or you are coaching, you want to find out whether they are already selling, where people are already going to buy them, and put yourself in front of those potential clients as well. The second question I will be asking in order to find the right clients would be where people who are interested in this kind of product or services hang out online. First of all, think which age category will use your service or product. It might help you to decide on which social media network to market it more, grow your audience, to pay more attention to. For example, let's go back to the coffee shop business idea near my university. Probably, majority of their clients will be students and professors. But usually, professors don't have much time to spend on social media. So let's talk more about students. You need to think or ask from friends which social media students spend most of their time on, and then try to grow your audience there. In this case, it can be Instagram and TikTok. So your profile should include beautiful, attractive photos, short videos that you can publish on TikTok and Reels in Instagram. Once you identify these places where the majority of your clients can be, you could place paid advertising of your brand or products or services for these customers, or simply organically become part of the conversation and start talking to these potential customers. Answer questions, have discussions, and then sell them the product or service. And it doesn't matter how obvious the business idea that you might have is. As long as it solves someone's problem, they will pay for it. There is someone out there in the world who is looking for something that you have for sale. It is just how well you can market that service and show its value for your potential clients. And the third question for you to find: Who are the businesses that are already succeeding in my industry? One of the easiest ways to succeed is to follow somebody else's examples. Someone who is already successful in this business that you want to get into. Study what they are doing and how they sell their services to the customers to start getting some ideas. Try to figure out which ways they use to attract customers, which social media they use, how often do they post there, which ads they have, and all possible information which can help you with your business. For example, you would like to have a business as a business coach. There are so many famous business coaches. Choose one who you adore and try to analyze how she or he finds clients, how she or he approaches them to pay so much money, and try to follow the same strategy. If there is some ways to offer better services, it's even better. Okay, that's it. It's what I wanted to share with you in a few minutes. The most important message: don't wait and analyze for too long. You wanna get through this as fast as possible, because again, overthinking any business ideas is where it gets a bit dangerous and why nobody starts at the first place. Hopefully it's been helpful. If you found it helpful, please make sure hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you here. See you soon!